What's up, guys? JR Raymond back again, coming to you from BowlerX Pro Shop and Training Center. Actually, I'm not even at the training center right now, but that's where I'm normally at. I'm actually at Bowlerama from Suburban Bowlerama here in, I don't even know what city I'm in. I don't know, I'm somewhere in Pennsylvania. But we're doing a review. Cody's been here doing reviews with me. I got to do some personal reviews that we're going to put over on the BowlerX.com channel. I've got the new Optimum idle. It's got that 45 by 5 by 45 layout on it. And then we're going to do the DNA coil, but we'll do that in a separate video. We've got both of those balls, but I got it out here on a typical 43-foot league condition.
Two large
We're going to make this nice, quick, and easy because I've already thrown these balls. The idle's probably starting to shine up a little bit on me, so we're going to try and maybe we'll touch the surface at the end a little bit to see if we can't get it to start up sooner. But we'll start with the idle, and we'll see what it's got out here in a minute, so stay tuned.
They say bowling is a dying sport.
A dying sport.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
BowlerX.com for the love of bowling.
All right, here we go. I got the Optimum, the idle Optimum, and like I said, it's got that 45 by 5 by 45 layout on it. I've thrown it down the lane a little bit here, and it's starting to lane shine a little bit on me. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it definitely is cleaner now than what it was. But we'll throw it. I'm going to do like I always do. I'll start a little straighter, and then we'll move our feet left, try to get 6 or 7 shots in, make these a little bit quicker.
Thank you.
Let's see what we got. Now these might look a little bit different here because we're in a different bowling center. This place definitely is a little bit cleaner, not as much hook to the right, so you can stay straighter longer. This place's scoring pace is crazy. They have, I think he said between 10 and 15 honor scores every single week. So that's kind of nuts to think about with a place, having that many honor scores. But I can definitely tell because my ball, a lot of the shots that I normally throw that would flat 10 or something, but they're not flat 10ing as easily. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump 5 right away and see what we got. Not gonna change hand position yet. We're gonna keep it the same. That got right. That definitely got right. Didn't pick up the lane quite well enough, but we can make a small adjustment. I'm not even gonna stay in that same spot. We're just gonna keep moving left. We wanna see what this thing does all the way across the lane. So I'm gonna wipe her down, give her a little scrub-a-dub with my towel, and then we'll move 5 left. That alone tells me, okay, time to start rotating just a little bit to get it to finish just a little bit better. As you move your feet left, you kind of have to start rotating a little bit, getting it to face up on the pins a little bit more. Cody beat this lane up.
Excuse me?
It's Cody's fault.
It is not.
Man, you got this lane curving now. All right, well, we'll just keep going left and see what she's got. It's fine.
I got this lane curving now.
Yes, you got this lane curving. You've already done a couple of reviews over here.
I was playing 12 on this lane on the fresh, and he's playing 20 because he thinks he's back home.
Well, it's fun.
And then he moves right and throws one, and he goes, oh. I'm like, yeah, they're walled out there, bro.
All right, 5 more left. Here we go. So now I'm standing 35. Let's see where this ball goes.
Down the lane. Yeet.
Oh, there's that little bit of carry I was talking about. These pins fly, man. They just bounce off the walls so easy.
The sidewalls are good. The gutters are good.
But you can see this ball is definitely going to be one of those benchmark type balls. It's not as strong down lane as some of the past idles. Some of the past idles for me definitely picked up down lane more than a lot of other bowling balls did. This one seems to be nice and smooth. This kind of reminds me a lot of that pink idle that a lot of the guys liked. I'm sure that's what this is just a remake. All right, I'm gonna get to about 40 with my feet now. And we're gonna start rotating around it even more. Try to slow my feet down just a little bit, make sure it picks up. And that got way too far down lane. But it was kind of cool the shape it made. You know, you can still manipulate the ball and make it do what you want, which is really cool. So this is gonna be one of them balls that if you can adjust your speeds, you can get this ball to do whatever you want from wherever you want. So that would just mean I just gotta slow down just a little bit more and I can get this ball to shape up nice. Again, it's a 5-inch pin, so it's not the strongest layout ever. More of a controlled type of layout for me. Drilled this ball for the tour stops to make sure I had something more controllable. I've got my magic gem that would be earlier and stronger than this, so good compliment. Spin it up a little bit. Spin it up a little bit, throw a little slower. Watch it pick up the middle of the lane properly, and then we'll be good. That still needs to read a little bit quicker, but it wasn't bad. I definitely like that. I think where this ball is going to be king, though, is definitely playing straighter with higher ball speed. I might touch the surface of this ball just a little bit at the end of this. But let me get even straighter. I'm going to try to come over here and see if I can stay out of the way of the camera, but I'm going to try to get to that 8 range, 8-9 range. That's kind of where I'm thinking that ball, especially on flatter patterns, it's going to really love. Let me, I'm going to try to find like maybe a 2000 pad. Maybe, baby. Somewhere around here, 1500, 2000, there she is. We're gonna hit it with 2000 just to kind of freshen the surface up a little bit so you can see how much this ball can be manipulated. See if we can get it to just read the lane just a little bit more. Now this might make it where it's not as good further left now because now it's not gonna store as much energy. Then again, it might make it better further left. We don't know yet. So I'm just hitting it light, but you can see it's got just a little bit more dullness to it now. Nothing crazy. Let me wipe off my dust. Ooh, I'm getting dust on everything right now. That's not good. Not my center, not my center. All right, I'm gonna try and throw that same shot a little bit straighter, just to kind of show you this. Oh boy. Oh boy, definitely you can see it reach sooner and smooth it out a little bit. Kind of hung up on my hand too though, so we'll try that again. One more time and then we'll move left. That was interesting. Very nice. Okay.
So what do you think, JR?
I mean,
benchmark kind of ball?
Yeah, it's definitely a benchmark ball. Definitely a ball that you're going to be able to do whatever you want with. It's going to be that first ball out of your bag. If you're in a place that hooks a bunch, this is a good ball to start with. Because you're not going to, if your bowling center hooks a lot, you're probably not going to want to start with like a magic gem or a harsh reality as a benchmark to start. You're going to want to start with something like this. It's a little bit cleaner. Gives you kind of an idea of what the lanes are going to give you, and then you can make your adjustments as needed. If you need a cleaner ball, you go to a cleaner ball. If you need a stronger ball, then you have your magic gem and your harsh. So this is kind of, I would say, in between something like, you know, the harsh reality, the magic gem, and like an attention star or eternity. This would be the ball that fits in between all those. So now that we got 2000 on this ball, I'm going to move back left. Throw 1 or 2 more shots over here with some rotation and see how the new surface picks up the lane. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that. So now that one reads a good 5 feet sooner, and just it made its way up the hill through the pocket perfectly. So it read the lane the proper way that time, rather than waiting until it got to the back of the pattern and then flat tenning or almost flat tenning. You've seen this one pick up that much sooner. So again, that's just an example for you of if your ball at the surface that it's at isn't quite doing the right thing, you can change it. You can make it do what you want it to do. It doesn't have to stay at whatever the factory is. So make sure you talk to your pro shop. I recommend obviously coming to see me. and we'll be able to take care of you. But if you're not
so
in
when
my
he does his
area,
reviews,
go see your
and
pro
like you
shop
do
and
them.
tell them, hey, I want to change the surface, or go buy some pads and change it
We'll like
yourself.
start and move 5, move 5, move 5, and just keep throwing the ball. We just keep giving,
We got a
showing
handful of
different
that one.
angles.
Handful of
He's
that
very
one and a little
impressed
bit
with how
further
much he's
left in
striking.
the oil. So that's pretty sweet.
He's trying to flat 10 and he can't.
I was trying. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Let me get this set up here so we can talk about this. So that is, so that's what we got with the Idol, the Optimum Idol. It's actually pretty good. Like I said, I think it's going to be more of a benchmark type ball. It's going to be that first ball out of your bag when, especially in a place that's hooking a little bit more. If it's a high volume place, it still could be your benchmark bag or your benchmark ball, because you could have a bunch of surface. You could take it to 1,000 or 800 or whatever it may be, get it to really read the front a lot like a Harsh Reality or a Magic Gem would. But with the core cover combination, it might be a little bit different. So again, remember, you can change the surface of these bowling balls and get them to do whatever you want. So go ahead and hit the link in the description, head over to BowlerX.com, get yours today. Otherwise, come up to BowlerX Pro Shop and Training Center after this week. I'll be home for a couple of weeks before we head out to the Masters. I'll be able to hook you up and get you on. They come out like the 22nd, right? So
It got moved, yeah, March 22nd.
so I won't be able to get it before I leave for the Masters. That's that Friday. So I could get one before I leave on the 23rd. I think I'm flying out on the 23rd, but if not, wait till after the Masters. I'll hook you up, I'll get you on, or pre-order yours over at BowlerX.com. But that's all I got for you. Hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna do the DNA coil next, so stay tuned. We'll see you guys later. Take care.